What's good? This is Trey. Welcome to this presentation. Today, I want to talk about rewarding yourself. All right, because a lot of times in my videos, I'll talk about you gotta beast out, you gotta take a ton of action, you gotta do your shit, you gotta be on point, you gotta be disciplined, and yeah, you gotta do all that shit. But at the same time, you need to reward yourself, right? When you're doing your shit, right? So for example, if I'm being disciplined throughout the week, right? Like so I have my schedule set up and I'm following my schedule, I'm doing my shit, I know what my goal is, and I'm moving towards my goal, I'll reward myself. I might take a day off and go spend some time with a loved one. Or I might order my favorite meal one day. Or you know what I mean? If I've been going real hard and taking a lot of action or whatever, I might get some extra rest one day, man. Maybe sleep a little bit longer. Like, I'm not like stupid about this shit. Like, yeah, I go hard, I do my shit, but I also reward myself, right? Why do I reward myself? Because I don't want to be that guy that's doing a bunch of shit and he's not enjoying like the little milestones along the way. It's like, okay, I have a goal and I'm moving towards it, but it's like I can't be happy or I can't enjoy myself until I hit the goal. No, I'm enjoying myself throughout the whole process, right? I might set a huge goal. I might say, okay, let's say I set a goal to make $1 billion. You think I'm going to be going hard this whole time and I can't enjoy myself until I hit the $1 billion? No. If I do my shit for a week, I might celebrate. I celebrate for doing my shit. I celebrate because I'm doing my part. I'm not celebrating the outcome. I'm celebrating my input, my action. What have I done? Right? So if I've been slacking and I haven't been doing my shit, I ain't gonna celebrate that. Right? But if I've been disciplined, I've been on point, like if I'm evolving and I know that I'm becoming more of the beast, more of the type of man that I want to be, I celebrate, man. I reward myself. I might go and buy a new video game. That's actually something I'm about to do. I haven't bought a new video game in a while. I'm like, yo, I need to reward myself because I've been doing my shit. I've been consistent. I've been studying. I've been taking action. I'm growing, evolve. You know what I mean? So you got to reward yourself. So that is part of it. If you want to keep your vibration up, your frequency up, like you got to do things to make yourself feel good. You can't wait for something to happen for you to feel good. You got to create the feelings you want to feel. So if I've been going hard, and I feel myself getting like too serious or too, too stiff or whatever, I'll take a day off, man. Not in the sense of I take a day off and I don't do shit. Like I'll have a day where it's more relaxed, right? Maybe a day where I spend more time on the piano than usual. Maybe a day where, I go out, and hang out with some friends I haven't hanged out with in a while. Or yes, I'll do some shit to kind of relax and just, enjoy my progress, right? And reward myself for doing my shit. Now, just keep in mind, it's like, okay, 90% of the time and 99% of the time, I'm doing my shit. I'm beasting out, right? But I'm saying there is some times where I'll be like, yeah, today and here's the thing. When you're doing your shit, it's like when spontaneous stuff pops up, you won't feel guilty. Like sometimes I'm beasting out, I'm doing my shit, I'm consistent as far as my work ethic, I'm disciplined, I'm on point with my schedule, and then something kind of happens out of nowhere. Like maybe, I don't know, I get invited to a party, or, I get, I don't know, I meet some girl that, and I want to go on a date with her and maybe do some other shit or whatever. And it might be kind of not necessarily aligned with what I'm doing right now as far as my goals. But I'm like, yo, the universe just gave me, an opportunity to have a certain type of experience. I'm not going to reject it just because, oh, I got to be a beast all the time. Like, of course I got to be a beast, but I got to enjoy my life too. Like you have to have that balance, because if you don't, you could find yourself in a miserable place where you're like too serious and you know what I mean, and you're miserable and you're like, man, no, man, like it's like, here's the thing, man. I just don't take this shit too seriously. That's what helps me to not get caught up because yes, like being a beast, like it helps you hit your goals, it helps you to be on point, it helps you to move forward in life, but you don't want to get too caught up in it and think that you are it. Like, I don't think that I'm anything. I'm just a spiritual being that expresses himself, and I'm choosing to align with this version of myself that is a beast, right? The unbreakable beast, super confident, super disciplined, right? I decided to be this way, but I am not this way. I am not it. I am choosing to be this way. So I can also choose to reward myself. I can also choose to relax. I can also choose to have fun, right? So that's the thing. It's like you got to know how to manage your state, right? It's state management. It's learn how to manage your emotions, manage your feelings. Like, I know when it's time. There's a time to be a beast, and then there's also a time to chill out, right? It's like the lion in the jungle. He's not always 24/7 in the jungle, roar, 24/7. No, there's certain times when the lion's just going to chill out for a little bit. There's certain time when the lion's hunting. There's certain time when the lion is dealing with his, with his, the other lions, or he's dealing with his family or what, you know what I mean? Like, there's a time for everything. So it's like, there's a time to reward yourself. If you've been doing your shit, like if you've been on point, let's say you been eating better. Maybe one day of the week, you go and you treat yourself, man. You say, you know what? I've been so on point with my diet. Today I'm gonna go and have a pasta. And don't feel bad about it, man, because you deserve it. You put in your work. If you didn't put in your work and then you say, oh, I'm gonna get a pasta, you're tripping. That's a mistake. But if you've been doing your shit and you want to have a day where but you gotta be smart enough to know, like, okay, this is just a reward. This is not like a habit here, right? Like if I'm gonna have a pasta or I'm gonna have a pizza or whatever, okay, I do it one day and then we back on to the shit. Or if I take a day off, I want to go on a quick vacation, or I want to go on a trip with a girl or whatever, okay, that's cool. But when I come back, the beast is back, the beast is unleashed again. So it's like you got to know, okay, the version of yourself that's going to get you towards your goal, you got to be that version of yourself most of the time, right? So if it's being a beast, if it's being sharp, if it's being whatever however you define it, you got to be that. But then there's also times where you're more relaxed, you're more chill, and you just reward yourself, or you're going to enjoy doing some other shit, right? You might turn on a video game for a little bit, or you might go to a party for a little bit, or whatever. It's like, yo, you got to enjoy life. I'm not over here like bringing, driving myself down into the ground until I like burn out. I ain't doing that. Like, yes, I'm beasting out, but I find time to, do these other things. Find time to spend time with family, or maybe just block out some time to meditate, or, you know what I mean? It's like you gotta have that harmony, man. You gotta have that balance, okay? And every person is different, so you don't want to you don't gotta be like nobody else. You just gotta be you. Figure out what works for you. I try out different things. I tried out, there's a certain time in my life where I tried out certain things and I wasn't vibing with it, and now I'm vibing with it, right? Like meditation. I'll do some meditation now, whereas another time in my life I wouldn't be with meditation, right? I'll read certain books now, whereas another time in my life I wouldn't read those books. So it's like you got to know where you are, like who you are, and what you like and what you don't like, and figure out how to make shit work, because that's how you get yourself in like a good state of mind, and you experience positive emotions most of your days. And when you figure out how to balance the whole like taking action and being on point and being right, but balance that with also doing fun shit, letting loose, just goofing off or whatever, right? So that's the advice for this video, is knowing that, you should reward yourself. You shouldn't wait for something to happen. Like, I'll set a goal. Let's say I set a goal to make a certain type of money, or get a certain type of girl, or create a certain type of business, or whatever it is. I'll set that goal, but in between that goal, when I take action and I do my part, I reward myself. Like if I go a week and I put in work for a week, I'll reward myself. I go and get an ice cream, or I'll go and do go to a movie, or I'll go, you know what I mean? Like, I will reward myself. So I feel like, yeah, man, like good vibes. Like I have to create good vibes. I can't wait for something to happen for me to feel good. I got to create it. I take responsibility, right? I'm not going to, if I set a goal, like a huge goal, and I know it's going to take me, let's say I know it's going to take me 6 months. I'm supposed to wait until 6 months for me to enjoy myself? That's the stupidest shit I ever heard. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to enjoy each week. Actually, each day, each day, to be honest with you, I reward myself each day by injecting activities within my day that I love to do. Right? That's my reward. But I also reward myself with things that I don't normally do, right? So like I said, I may go out for an ice cream. I may go hang out with a girl. I may go on a little trip. Like, do these little things to reward myself, to let myself know, to show myself self-love and self-respect and self-admiration. I'm not waiting for somebody else to do it for me. I'm not waiting for nothing. I give myself what I want, right? I make myself feel good. I'm not waiting for somebody else to make me feel good or make me feel accomplished or any of that shit. I look at what I'm in control of, and I pay attention to that. I'm in control of my actions. I'm not in control of the exact day and time I'm going to hit my goal, right? But I do know that if I take the right actions, I will hit my goal. So I will reward myself for taking action. I will reward myself for being disciplined. I will reward myself for being courageous, right? Like, if you go out there and you approach a girl that you thought was attractive, even if you didn't get her number, go and reward yourself. Go and get an ice cream. Go and get a smoothie. You did your shit. If this is something you stepped outside your comfort zone, you never did it before, reward yourself. Don't start analyzing, oh, I didn't get her number. No, you approached her, man. Props, respect. You actually walked up to a girl that you were attracted to, and you were nervous, and you still did it. Props, bro. Props, respect. Go and reward yourself, right? Like, we have to take... We need to take care of ourselves. We can't be dependent on somebody else for us to be happy. If I'm only going to be happy if I get her number. No, the hell no. That's giving her too much power. I'm happy if I walk up to her and I express myself authentically. I'm happy. That's it. If I get her number, that's icing on the cake. If she goes on a date with me, that's icing on the cake. But what I am happy about and what fulfills me is me taking action, me being responsible, me being the man that I want to be. And I will reward myself for being that man, for being that beast. All right, that's the advice. If you're a man watching this and you want to develop unbreakable self-confidence, join the Unbreakable Beast Tribe. This group is all about you becoming a beast, you becoming the best version of yourself, the most attractive version of yourself, you handling your dating life, you becoming a better communicator, you becoming more seductive, more attractive, and you just becoming an all-around beast, right? More grounded in your masculinity and more certain. All right, I'll drop a link to the group in the comment section, and I'll see you inside. Peace.